Our current character is Dawnblade, and they recently made changes to the way Dawnblade works and the way Icarus Dash works. Now you get 2 charges, right? There's a varying difference now with your melee ability and also consuming your grenade to improve your accuracy and all that nonsense. But that's not really what we're concerned with. We're concerned with the ability for you to use this dodge to augment your mobility, right? As you can understand, it's pretty simple, right? Allows you to air dodge, keep yourself potentially out of harm's way, or wrap yourself around a corner, very similar to the way like Shade Step works, etc. But there's something different that you can do with it that we kind of discovered here on stream, right? So if you do it correctly, you can actually boost yourself very far. So jump, class ability, right? Just like that. Very useful. And getting this to work correctly is going to take a lot of practice. But all you got to do is just do this jump, one other jump, and then whatever your dodge key is. So jump, dodge key. The combination is very important. If you do it correctly, you can get a lot of speed. You can also fall off objects and just do the jump, dodge key. Right? And go flying. You can bypass the need to first jump because you're still airborne from the fact that you're falling, right? So super useful. One thing I'm noticing though is you can't really like keep the momentum when turning, so if you want to actually use this to the best of your abilities, you're going to really need to ensure that you're going in a straight line. Maybe after you land, you can then jump and decide what you want to do, but I highly recommend learning it. Figure it out. It's really useful. We're finding also that running lower mobility seems to help you do this more consistently. I'm using transversive steps at the moment, which allows this to actually work a little bit better than before. If I take off transversive steps and I put on like high mobility gear, you'll notice that there is a bit of a difference in the way this performs, and it's not good. So low mobility, it's not too terrible actually. That first jump though is much higher. Yeah, I still think I'd prefer low mobility because it keeps you closer to the ground. Too much delay after the first one, you get sniped. Still useful though. Let's go ahead and put the other one back on. That's our low mobility. That is our low mobility there. Low mobility here. And transversives, low mobility. Cool. That was bad. Yeah, much faster with low mobility. So if you want to try it, figure it out. It's definitely fun to use. I will show you briefly the on-screen keyboard on what I'm doing and how it's performing. You'll have a better idea on exact instances for you to hit keys. It is very quick, okay? Very quick. Right, so now you have keys on screen, right? Jumping. My class ability key is T, just like Shade Step, so I'm going to do it. Just like that, right? Jump class key, right? Or class bind, whatever you want to use it. Very quick. So, that'll pretty much wrap up, I guess, the short recording we're going to do. We'll put it up on the old YouTube stuff, but if you are a Warlock, learn how to do this. If you fuck it up, well, it's going to suck. But if you learn how to do it and you get good at it, it could be nuts. This will 100% give you an advantage in comp. You getting to a location faster than someone else, potentially evading supers, right? Like, if you have an Arc Strider and you're being chased by someone that's doing this, there's no way they're catching you. Absolutely no way. Really good. Also works in reverse. Maybe not as good, though. Let me try. It still kind of works. Alright. Well, if you're watching this on YouTube, you know what to do. If you want to watch live, you can follow the link and all that stuff in the description. And best of luck. Well, before we do this even more, I need to clarify that this does not work on console. So let's do this on low, do that. So a quick mention, this ability does not work on console. 220 frames right there when I was doing that. I believe it is indeed tied to frame rate. So if we go to video here and reduce our frame rate down to 30, what it would be on a console, and try the same thing, it just doesn't work. Sorry, folks. PC exclusive, I know, it's upsetting. I want you guys to have cool abilities too, but this does not work in 30 FPS. I could try it at other FPSs real fast, and we'll see what we can do. So at 60, you can manage it. $60's not bad. We can put it at like 120 real fast. Let's see what happens. Pretty solid. And then uncapped. Oops, that was a bad one. There you go. So, you know, unfortunate. Here's to hoping that Destiny sometime in the future gets advanced movement abilities that can be accessible via console as well.